What's up everyone, Adam here, and today I'll be talking about Luigi's Mansion 3. As always, this will be a short impression about the game. If you want my full written review, check out NoobFeed.com. Now on to the video. Luigi's Mansion 3 is exactly more what fans love about the series, hunting ghosts as Luigi in a new haunted location. Called The Last Resort, Luigi, Peach, and Mario, along with some toads, are tricked into the hotel by the owner, Helene Graverly. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. Quickly, you learn that King Boo has escaped and plans to take revenge on Luigi, once again trapping everyone in paintings. The narrative is mostly recycled from Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. This time Luigi must climb the Last Resort Hotel by securing elevator buttons held by certain ghosts. Each floor has its own theme such as fitness, pirates, dancing, and much more. Some of the floors are larger than others, with some only hosting a smaller array of rooms and some only hosting the boss. Personally, I did like this approach. It offered more condensed locations instead of just having wide open areas. Completing on all 15 floors will take around 8 to 10 hours, depending on your skill level, and the journey will have you fighting lots of ghosts, with a boss on each of the floors. Each boss has a specific theme and reflects the floor's layout. There are optional tasks to take part in, such as collecting 5 gems in each floor, a hidden boo after you revisit the location, and lots of treasure. In fact, Luigi spends most of his time collecting hordes of coins, banknotes, and gold bars. The game has a small store to purchase items, but they were mostly purchasable help, such as aiding in locating gems and boos. The gameplay remains largely the same from Dark Moon and the original game. You expose a ghost using your flashlight and you suck them up. There is a new slam ability that can be used to quickly drain a ghost's health and harm ghosts in the surrounding area if you can hit them with the slam ability. The biggest addition is Luigi, a slime version of Luigi that is basically immortal and can slide through spikes and bars. Luigi is not only used for puzzle solving, but also in combat situations. If you want a second player to play along on the adventure, a second player can take control of Luigi for some cooperative play, which is a fantastic addition in my opinion. The single player is wonderful and charming. I did find that the difficulty was often inconsistent. Some bosses offered greater challenges while others were just pushovers. The same can be said with some puzzles. There was only one puzzle that required a bit more critical thinking, but most of the puzzles can be solved using your UV light, or known as the Strata bulb, but I call it the UV light, interacting with the objects within a room, or just looking at the map to see where the hidden door is. But these are small issues. With more companies increasingly monetizing their games with microtransactions and time savers, Luigi's Mansion 3 is refreshing, providing an outstanding and complete game. It seems strange that this is now considered rare to deliver a game without heavy monetization or even monetization in general. So thank you for doing that and keeping this alive. There is a multiplayer option if you're interested. 8 players enter something called the Scare Scraper, either online or local, and you must complete various floors by collecting ghosts or completing other challenges such as rescuing toads. It's exactly like the multiplayer from Dark Moon, but that doesn't make it any less entertaining. Having multiple Luigis hunting ghosts and yelling for help is still funny. It's also quite challenging, especially during the upper floors. Since players cannot just burst out of traps, you must rely on your allies to break them if you are caught. There's also a strict time limit which maximizes you working together in order to clear the various rooms. Another thing is that the ghosts are a lot more aggressive in multiplayer, which is prudent. You have multiple ghost hunters, so you would expect them to attack more aggressively. Overall, Luigi's Mansion 3 is an outstanding game, whether you're new or a returning fan. The game is charming, offers an extensive and quality single player, and the multiplayer is just plain fun. It's another great addition to Nintendo's growing list of exclusives for the Nintendo Switch, and frankly, it was one of the best games I played this year. Yes, it had its issues, but it was just such an outstanding adventure that I enjoyed throughout the 10 hours that I played it again, despite not having that much replayability in the game. Even the multiplayer, which doesn't really have a progression system, was still entertaining enough that it kept me hooked for hours. So overall, I recommend Luigi's Mansion 3. If you just want a quality single-player adventure full of charm, full of outstanding moments and great boss battles, you'll definitely find it here. But if you're coming in for an intense challenge, you might want to look elsewhere. But regardless, this game is fantastic, and I really hope they don't take another 10 years or many years to create another Luigi's Mansion. It took forever for us to get Dark Moon, and that was on the 3DS. It was a great game, but it was still on the 3DS, and this for me is more of a fully featured release. And I really hope there's going to be another Luigi's Mansion. Maybe one where Luigi finally embraces this ghost hunting self and decides to start a business, allowing him to travel the world. I'm just saying, it would be great. Maybe even incorporate Bowser into this franchise. Anyway, I went into a small tangent there, but I love this game. I want it to succeed, and I want more people to play it. Anyway, that's the video. Till next time, everyone. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.
Nice. Hello? Oh, got it. Yeah. Luigi. Oh, yeah.